Hi guys, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Zeleny.
And I'm Wendy.
A little disclosure before we start. Anything that we say here, it's intended for adult ears only. However, if you want to let your kids do whatever they want, that's on you. The music that you heard, it is copyrighted to us. It belongs to Friday Night Fights. Yeah, what else? We're sponsored by Zell's Total Body Sculpting and Permanent Makeup and more. Am I missing anything?
I want to say no.
Oh God, I'm good. Our formatting is a little bit different. We took a hiatus. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, good. We talked about a lot throughout the years, well, 2 years. Mental health, keeping yourself good spiritually, mentally, physically, and I wasn't in the right state of mind just because of certain things that had happened, and I needed to take a break. I needed to take care of myself, and that is what I did. And we're back, and we have a different format. I'm happy to be back.
It's almost like starting all over, like in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what it almost feels like, that first time jitters. It's like we couldn't remember our passwords.
Right.
We couldn't figure out how to log in. And we found out all these social media platforms updated or have new restrictions. And, you know, we've been out of the loop. So fill us in, guys.
Right. Yeah, fill us in.
Oh.
Whatever that
You want
is.
my brain went a whole different direction. I was like, wait, no, that's not what I meant. Not that way.
So we were supposed to be on Instagram where our main platform is, and then we shut off. Oh my God. It definitely, being live and speaking to you guys again definitely has my nerves like on edge. And then everything that we just been through like 20 minutes ago has me like a little nervous. But yeah. So our main platform is Instagram. When we logged in, we realized they made a bunch of changes and we are not able to log on there for a little bit, and we're trying to work around that. So we went into TikTok, and we are. So we're here, we're reporting, we have, you know, our topics to go through. But before that, our formatting is changing a little bit. So we will not be on every Friday at 7 p.m. It's going to be every other Friday, the first Friday or the fourth, or the second one that we're on, so be it. We'll be live, and then one of them is going to be a mini series of different topics that we're going to be picking. So you'll have us live one and then a mini series,
which will be pre-recorded. So you may not be able to interact with us at the moment, but you're definitely more than welcome to leave your comments, opinions, ideas, suggestions. We're open to it all.
Yeah,
well,
and
maybe not all, but
you're not welcome. We want you to go to the comment section, comment what you think of the mini series, and we're going to respond back. It's just going to be a different flow. The other thing is our audience or our followers or our friends, you know, because you're all our friends, you will not be picking the topics anymore. We will pick the topics, and the topics will include local, social, national,
whatever we feel like that we should discuss at that moment, basically.
Right. And a lot of it's also going to focus around our town, what is affecting us the most. We will not be shooting our drinks anymore live. It's going to be shot like throughout the week, and we're going to upload it. We're also going to be including bartenders, mobile barring. Is that even a... Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the word is, but mobile bartenders, to include their signature drinks. It gets their name out there because we want to promote everybody as well. So our formatting is changing quite a bit. However, if you do have a topic that you want us to discuss, send it to our inbox. If it's something great that should be discussed, or it's something that we feel like, hey, this person really wants to discuss it, they want their other people's opinions, we'll put it out there. However, it's not like Pick Me Wednesday or Topic Tuesday or anything like that. It's gone. out. Pow, gone. Anything else? Anything else that I
And it's not that we don't want to take in consideration your ideas. It's just time constraints on our behalf, other commitments, responsibilities. It takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, that's the one thing we don't seem to have a lot of.
No, I don't know. Everything has changed. Time seems to still be 24 hours, but we don't have the 24 hours.
I swear,
to
I
do
feel like I
everything.
blink my eye and 2 hours pass, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, we love you too. So, anything else we missed?
I covered everything.
Oh, you did. All right, cool. Let's go into our first topic. It's the first topic of 2026, and we came in 2026 with horrible weather, a storm, and that brought out the ugly in people. And it's not physical, it's their insides, even though they probably could be physically ugly as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 2026 did start off really, really ugly. Like, not even just the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gotten to the point, like, I've limited my social media intake just because I feel like it was depressing.
Yeah. And it brought out something that I noticed on, like, scrolling on TikTok. It was called parking wars.
Oh, God.
It was called literally parking wars. And I don't know, my leg is stuck. Oh, you saw that? Okay. You heard it. It was called parking wars. And I just saw TikTok after TikTok of people stealing parking spots.
But is it stealing? It's public space.
It is stealing. It's stealing. And here we go. Oh my God, this is great. This is great. We already started. It brought out the ugly in people because there's limited parking. It's a snowstorm. Do you have your own driveway?
Yeah, parking's
spot?
not.
Yeah. It's not an issue for you.
No, it's not. But I did, because, like, my parents have their own parking. But I did see on the block, like, holy moly. I was like, all right, some of these houses you have to take into consideration. No house is a one-person household anymore.
Right.
So you have multiple vehicles for houses.
Right.
But you only have a certain amount of houses on a block.
Right.
So,
and Center City has a whole bunch of houses on a block.
Oh, what about the apartments?
Right.
Like, because not every building
They're
is
like this tall and a whole bunch of people on there. And you have a parking spot. And I get it that the street is public, but it's no longer public. This is my opinion. In wintertime, after I just shoveled my car for 2 hours, and my neighbor who was inside drinking hot cocoa or coffee or whatever the hell they were drinking, watching me through the window for 2 hours, shovel that spot, comes and waits till I leave and takes my parking spot. Number one is called common
decency.
Courtesy?
Yeah.
For your neighbor. Why didn't you come out your house and come help me? Because I would have helped you, you would have helped me, and we could have done all our parking. I swear to God, the street is not public no more in the wintertime.
So it's privately owned?
It's private to whoever shoveled. I will put snow right back all over your car. And you're lucky if I don't take a bucket of ice water and put it around the snow as well, so I can make that a sheet of ice. So that when you go to shovel your car out, because you gotta get it out, okay? You're not gonna get that bitch out. Can I say bitch on TikTok? I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, okay.
Well, it's not owned by the Chinese, so I feel like, yeah, because America has loose morals.
I don't know, but so on Facebook, there was a lady who said that somebody did that to her car. And she tried to make it seem like, so I constantly go on different forums and I'm constantly looking, and she put a picture of her car, and it was really it was really dug in and packed in with snow. And she said someone did that to her and put water all over her tires so that she couldn't. And she said that it created so much damage to her paint job that she called the police because she was filing a report for damage.
Yeah.
Number one, putting water around the tires would not have created damage to your paint because the paint is on the body of the car. That's number one. I'm pretty sure her trying to dig out the ice with the shovel, she created her own damage on her car. And she was pissed off and she was wailing that shovel. Well, number one, you shouldn't have taken a parking. So I casually wrote on there, I was like, you know, I feel really bad that this happened to you, but why did you take a parking spot that didn't belong to you? She was like, because the one that I dug out
was taken by someone else?
No, she gave it. She voluntarily gave it to her neighbor. So I said, okay, that was your dumbass move. Did you redig another spot for yourself since you so graciously gave it to your neighbor? She said no. I said, okay, so then you deserved what you got.
She sounds entitled.
Right.
Just because you gave yours away doesn't obligate someone else to give it to you.
Right.
But to, you know.
It's public parking?
Yeah.
No, public parking no longer.
Because play the devil.
So now you expect the person that you took to now dig 2 hours again for another spot?
I don't expect anything because what you want to do. So.
No. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You expect that person because you felt like giving your parking to somebody?
That's why I say she sounds entitled. But to play the devil here, if you call the cops be like, that's not your spot, ma'am. It's public. Anyone could take it. Right.
So that's when you take it upon yourself.
You think there should be like different laws for when it snows?
Absolutely.
Maybe you should contact the mayor, Matt Turek, and be like, bitch, I need you to make this.
He doesn't even, he don't even care about anything here in Allentown. But it's the fact that you just took, you thought about your neighbor to give them your parking, but now you didn't think about the next neighbor to take their parking.
But if you were so considered as a neighbor, why did she become a community or neighborhood watch leader, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and be like, you know what, if we all work together and shovel the whole fucking sidewalk and throw it in the middle of the street, it's like maybe not in the middle of the street, pero
you're lucky I didn't take your catalytic converter out from your car for doing that. If I knew how, and it wasn't so damn cold. So then, if I knew how, I would have done that. I would have done that.
You're about to get a message like, well, for future reference, this is how it's done. With a whole YouTube link video.
I hope so.
Don't support the pettiness.
So someone commented back and said, well, don't you think it took double the effort? I don't care. It probably didn't because I'm so pissed off. I'm so hot. I'm heated. Okay, I'm hot. That it took me it took me 2 hours to shovel the spot, right? The first time. It took me 20 minutes to dig them in, and then 30 minutes to shovel a new spot. So, you know when you're mad and you just like, it's like that inner force.
That angry strength.
Right. Right. So I'm like, no, it didn't. And then the happiness I feel inside when I see that you're dug up, you're lucky I didn't bring out my snow blower and snow blowed your car in. So I feel like those laws, that it's public parking. No, it's not. It's not public parking if I just sat there and dug 12. How would you feel if they did it to you?
Why don't you run for city council?
I don't want to do that. Because I'm not very gracious with words. Could you imagine running for city council and
you probably would because they'll be relatable.
When somebody says something to me and I come out with a big F you in the middle, I will come out in the news. Or be like, are you dumb? Or are you dumb when they say something? Are you dumb?
Or
were
about
you
the
trapped in
facial
the house?
expressions?
Did your mom take Tylenol when she was pregnant? I would not. I come out in the news, 69 News, WFMZ. But it's just stuff that, it's common sense. It's common courtesy. It's common.
But here's the problem. You're like, it's common decency to.
Nobody got it.
Exactly. If you see the state of the country, there's no empathy. There's sympathy. There's nothing. Like, we have all become so greedy and selfish. Why would you expect someone to care about you?
Right.
Why would you think that's gonna happen?
And then, going through the reels on TikTok, people on the West Coast were like, I'm on the West Coast, I'm in California, I'm here, and I know when I see a car that's piled in, I know they took somebody's parking. Even they know you don't take somebody's parking. And then another person had commented and said, well, you should to eliminate this problem, you should buy a house with a driveway. So everybody needs to buy. Number one,
not everyone can afford it.
That's
and not everyone wants to be homeowners.
Number one, not everybody can be homeowners, and that is something dumb and unrealistic to just say. Oh yeah, everybody in a city.
At one point,
go and be homeowners with driveways.
At one point, that used to be, what was it that they called it? The American dream.
Right.
Now people are like, I'd rather fucking rent because I ain't gotta worry about fixing shit.
Right.
I ain't gotta pay like the homeowners. Like, it's easier for them.
Right.
Especially when most people are interested in other bullshit. They're like, that's money I can put towards something else.
Right.
And with the way the house values and the cost of house has risen and the taxes go up every year, do you really own your house? Do you though?
And let's talk about that and how the city is supposed to do a phenomenal job getting rid of it. I know.
Allentown did such a shitty ass fucking job.
And they had like a week and a half to prepare for this.
Yo, for real.
You know what they should do? They should bring somebody from Canada. Because
you think they want to come over here?
No, well, no. I'm not saying bring somebody from Canada to live, but
to show us how it's done.
To show us how it's done, to put a plan in place. Has anybody ever seen the way they do it in Canada?
But here's my question, because like, you know how they do like the lake effect, like out by Erie, PA. I mean, you don't hear them being stuck in their house for months at a time, and they get fucking freaking feet of snow. So how do they do it? Canada
has the best system. They have trucks that come and to collect it, and they're like lined up. Everybody knows, find where to park. There are parking garages, there's parking pads, everybody just goes and parks there. 2 trucks come, and the plows are amazing. Like, I just like looking at the plows. The plow comes, boom, the first.
Yeah.
And then you think like, oh, they just plowed in my driveway or whatever, the street, the alley. No, a second one comes with like these, whatever they're called, mechanical things, right? And it like opens and closes, and it like picks up the snow, and then it drags it out, and the next one goes. It's so cool. I'll send or post the video, either on TikTok, Instagram, wherever I can. Their system is flawless. If somebody could just come down here, like, come.
You think we can afford that? You think Allentown can afford that?
With what they charge us in taxes every year, why can't they?
Did you not realize, like, a couple of months ago they voted to raise the taxes again, Matt?
Yes.
The mayor got turned down for that.
Yes, and then they got it approved again.
But that's what I'm saying, like, according to them, I don't know what the fuck they do with the money, but they always...
I'm going to tell you what they do with the money. They just... No, they approve things like, we're gonna fix a $3 million bridge that nobody uses
and make imaginary position for imaginary people and collect money.
Why would you put millions of dollars into a bridge that is not used?
Because it's the American way. Look at our government.
Here's the thing. It's a mismanagement of money. It's budget. Somebody really needs to come and look at the budget, where the money's going, how it's being used. It's fraud. It's fraud. And here we have alleys that are not being plowed the correct way. People cannot get out. People cannot park. And then you have, I don't know, a lot of people are not from, where we're from. We're from Allentown, Pennsylvania. But you have Allentown Police Department 4 days or 3 days later giving tickets to people that can't park. Because here's my dad's solution. I love my dad. I really love my dad.
Is that where you get your pettiness from?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I was born with it. I don't know if I acquired it. I am
Maybe
petty.
Maybe it's a female trait.
No, it's not. No, because my mom's not petty. My mom is not petty.
Oh.
My dad's, he's they're in Center City, Allentown. He's like, I don't shovel anything. Why? So that the next person can take it, and then I'm gonna have to shovel another spot and then another spot. He parks right on top of the snow. His car is like, this is the snow, and this is my dad's car on the snow. He parks it like this, and he will rock it back and forth until he gets out.
Did you see the video where
he refuses? And it's in every different spot. The next time I see it, it's like this. And like this. And he will not. And he's like, no, I refuse. He's like, I refuse. And they parked it in what used to be Sacred Heart Hospital. I think it's what? St. Luke's?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like St. Luke's now. He parked it in their deck. So he was like, I'm not gonna take that snow off of my car. He parked it there. So if everybody on 5th Street could have just parked it there, they could have came with the plow. He said all they did was come once on one side, and then the other side they didn't even come. And the salt, they went by so quickly, it didn't even get to salt anything well.
What I did think Allentown dropped the ball on is that for those that were living on like the snow emergency routes,
yeah,
they were telling people to move their fucking car at Saturday at like 7 a.m. All right, you told them that they can park in the parking decks for free, but at Saturday night, what the fuck are they supposed to do from 7 to 8? From 7 in the morning to 8 p.m. when it's available? You should have made the parking decks available at 7 in the fucking morning if you were gonna expect them to move their cars so that it's open.
Yeah. The only thing that I can say that Allentown didn't drop the ball, and it was the Allentown educational system, was making sure our children were safe during the snowstorm by not sending them to school, making sure, they were virtual the whole week because, number one, the streets weren't okay and the temperatures were frigid.
Well, Bethlehem got a lot of slack because they said some of their buses were stuck.
They only
accidents.
got two
Yeah.
and then
they went right back to the person.
I saw on the news their buses had to be towed because they got stuck in alleys.
Someone said one of the buses got in an accident and they were pissed because the school didn't even call the parents to notify them. The kids were the one calling their parents to let them know.
Oh, damn.
I'd be pissed too.
They dropped the ball big time. That's the only thing. Allentown School District. Allentown School District did not drop the ball. Why does it keep doing that?
I have no idea.
That's the only thing. Allentown School District did not drop the ball in keeping our kids safe. They dropped the ball on keeping our roads nice and clear through the weather, having a system in plan. I don't know. Turk is a turd. When it comes to running it the right way. I don't know what he does. He definitely likes our money with our taxes and agreeing to increase our taxes, but nothing gets done within our city. But
you know what? I would rather vote for the single mom that has her household on a budget because that tells me that heifer knows what's important and what's not, knows what to prioritize.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I mean, like, if you're keep on voting in people that don't really have to budget shit in their personal lives, how the fuck you expect them to budget a whole fucking city?
Yeah. But, I mean, that was that. And I still feel the same way about parking, shoveling. I mean, here, our neighbor, we get together with our neighbor, the neighbor on the corner, the neighbor.
Like a community.
Yes.
You don't have that.
There's
anymore.
only one person that did not. Well, two people. And right when we got to the corner, I was like, I don't know how to whistle, but I was like, no.
She's like, we cut it in here.
I was like, no. I told my husband, I was like, no.
She's like, we're not doing do unto others what you want done to you.
No.
Like, we're not practicing
I was
that.
like, if you see that all of us have snowplows and we're like this and we're going to make sure, and you're looking at us, and you don't come out, I'm not touching your spot. I will be petty. I'll go all the way around, turn off that machine, and then turn it back on after I finish your property. If that makes me petty, I'm petty. I don't care. They don't call me petty Zelly for no reason. We'll do it. Got to the other corner. I was like, don't you dare. Don't waste the $5 of gas we put in there. Don't do it. And my husband is really sweet. And he looks at me, he's like, and I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he's all like, but it's true. Like, if you see us all, come out because we could do the whole block.
Yeah.
We can do the whole entire block.
But don't expect us to do it for you if you're not going to help.
I will not. I won't touch. I won't saw. I won't nothing for you. But that's how I feel about it. I will definitely, and don't take it either. Don't take my spot. I'll dig you worse. If that makes me petty, it'll be petty. Don't tell me it's public parking because it's not. It's in the front of my house. And I dug it. I took 2 hours digging. Actually, what we did was for the storm, every 2 hours we went out. Every 2 hours we went out, we shoveled. Because if we would have waited, it was terrible.
Yeah, you didn't want to pile it up.
No.
Yeah, Bella and I alternated like every hour.
No, yeah. And we went out, we shoveled, we did, because we have a driveway. We definitely have a driveway. A car fits in there. However, I have a car, my husband has a car, my 21-year-old has a car. That's 3 cars. And then the 16-year-old will have a car this year. So that's 4 cars. I can't put 4 cars in my parking pad. Absolutely not. It won't fit. So the street...
You maybe build a parking deck.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. And just kind of like,
well, that corner neighbor that you don't like,
yes,
kick him out and build a parking deck in his house. Then the whole block parks there when it snows.
I could do that as well. But everybody knows I come here from work. Like, I work I work far. I work like an hour and 20 minutes away. And when I get here late, it's usually like 5:30, 6:30, because I'm coming so far.
Yeah.
But I know when I get here, that parking spot is open. Free. They know don't touch it because it gets gruesome around
Wait,
here.
So the whole block knows like you're petty?
Yes. They know right here and right where it reaches right here, they don't. And our neighbor... And I leave it open because that's kind of like my property line. But I kind of go back so that he can... Because he also has his children and a lot.
Yeah.
They have a lot of cars. So I'm always like, oh, you can bring your car back more. That way you can fit 3 cars in front of your house. And then the other 2 kids can park across the street. And then I know the neighbor across the street, he only has 2 cars. So he puts the 2 in his driveway, and he's all like, no, you can park, at least 3 cars in front of my house. And we're like, okay. So it's like 3, 2, us, we have 3. The neighbor, he has 2. Like, we all know.
Yeah.
So, and don't get me wrong when I say this. Definitely, don't get me wrong when I say this. It's not like I'm talking about like, oh, let's just say you lived across the street. And your grandmother needed a healthcare worker to come and take care. She's coming to work and she's leaving.
Yeah, she's not staying permanently.
Right. By all means, park there. But don't you, my neighbor, take my parking spot, because I don't care if it's a public parking spot, during the winter months, in a parking spot that I shoveled for 2.5 hours. Don't you come. Like, if you have somebody that's coming over for 2 hours, if I'm not using the parking spot, by all means, take it. But don't you who live there take
it.
it because you didn't want to shovel a spot for yourself.
I get it.
You living there. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Public parking or not. Well, we did have another topic to go over tonight. However, I feel like that one's we needed the hour, and because of everything that was happening with Instagram, trying to log into TikTok, trying to log into Instagram, link them so that we can see if we can get access.
I see.
It didn't work.
It definitely didn't.
It didn't work. It ran out of time. We started a little bit too late. We started like at 7:30.
Yeah.
We almost at 7:30. This topic took the 30 minutes. We're not going to start the next topic just because of how in detailed it is. It's probably
gonna take the whole hour at least.
It's gonna take the whole hour. I feel like it's really gonna push people's buttons, and that's what we're here for, to push people's buttons.
I don't want to say we're here to push people's buttons. I like open conversation, open-minded conversation.
Right.
It's not about I'm trying to shove my belief down your throat.
Right.
Because if it's logical, prove me.
Right. And not only logical as well, something that this world has forgotten is you can have a difference of opinion. Absolutely. I can agree to disagree with you, but I should be open to listen.
I agree to an extent because me personally, I have cut people out of my life for your opinions. And it's not because of your opinion, but it tells me who you are as a character. You're like, that opinion tells me who you are in your character, your morals, and those are the type of people I don't want to be associated with personally.
Right.
I can sit there and listen and debate, but just know I probably don't want you in my personal life.
Right. So again, I'll agree to disagree with you, but it doesn't mean I'm never going to, it doesn't mean I'm going to have another conversation with you again.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cut you off and never speak to you again.
I mean, I don't know about cutting. I could be civil. I can be civil because if like we're in the same space, I'm not just like, for instance, work. And I'm not going to be like, well, fuck you. I don't like your opinion. Work is work. I get paid. I can be like, oh, that's what, okay. Thank you. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, that's what I did over the weekend.
Oh no.
And
I'm going to be like, what do you need, work wives? Okay, great. Thank you. Have a good evening. And because I do agree with you, over people's opinions and how you think, how you feel tells me a lot about your character. Mm-hmm. And if I don't like your character, I don't want you in my space. However,
I am seeking people more aligned with what I want from the world and from myself.
Right. So, and that's what we're here for. I want to know about you. I want to know how you think. I mean, most of you I'm probably never going to meet in my entire life. Unless you keep joining, and we will learn and we will interact, because I don't, I wouldn't block you from here. Wendy's like, I will. I have access as well.
I wouldn't block you as long. Oh, sorry about that. As long as you're not like posting shit on purpose to spite me. I'm gonna restrict this bitch.
However, I'm the type of person, we can agree to disagree. I probably won't. We won't touch the subject again because we won't have a conversation again. I'm the type of person that I could dislike you and you could sit right next to me and I won't have a conversation. You could sit right there. I mean, it's happened before. I've been at a party and I've been sitting next to somebody I like. The person that I don't like is right there, and I've totally ignored you for 8 hours straight. Like 6 hours straight. Like you weren't even there. Like I didn't even see you. However, these topics are, the topic that we're going to discuss is going to push a lot of people's buttons. Just because of they feel so strong about it. I feel so strong about it. Wendy feels so strong about it. And you're going to defend that.
Yeah, of course.
It's your natural instinct to defend that. And a lot of people don't realize is we can agree to disagree on it without having to offend. I don't need to speak to you, but you don't have to. I mean, after this conversation, we never have to speak again. But don't offend me on it. Because your opinion's your opinion and my opinion's my opinion. But at the end of the day, my opinion is right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. However, so we're not going to have the time to get into it. I feel like we're very, very much not going to have the
we're too
time.
passionate. We can't condense it.
Right. And it'll be nice because it's going to come after an event on Sunday that has brought so much controversy into this
showing people's true colors.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
Yes. Let's just say that. And I'm pretty sure some of you might guess what it is. But yeah. So with that, we're going to say good night. We'll keep you updated with what we can do with Instagram. If not, we'll be here on TikTok, but we'll still be posting on Instagram. So stay tuned for that. If we can fix it, we're going to fix it. I'm going to do my best, and Wendy will as well. Have a good weekend and have fun at the Benito Bowl on Sunday.